Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
They are the new team at the top of the ticket, and within the hour, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will appear together to set the stage for the campaign for the White House. Kimberly Gill in the newsroom with the latest on their joint appearance. Kim.
Hi, Karen. Good afternoon. Former Vice President Joe Biden, who won the Democratic Party's presidential nomination, chose Senator Kamala Harris yesterday of California as his running mate. Take a look here. This is video of her leaving her home and heading to Delaware, which is Joe Biden's home state, to launch their joint campaign. These are live pictures of where the announcement will take place in Wilmington. Biden's campaign says they will deliver remarks on working together to, quote, restore the soul of the nation and fight for working families to move the country forward. Harris emerged from a list of prominent women under consideration by the Biden campaign. That list also, of course, included Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, who, according to published reports, told Biden she was flattered, but she believed he should choose a black woman as his running mate. With the choice of Kamala Harris, Whitmer is, quote unquote, all in and supporting the ticket. The governor posted an enthusiastic endorsement on Twitter saying, quote, I'm extraordinarily proud to support Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. They will be a fierce team to build America back better. Hashtag we have her back, end quote. The governor is scheduled to speak at the Democratic National Convention, which happens on Monday. Meanwhile, in the early primary campaign debates, Senator Harris was sharply critical of Biden's past, but she describes that clash as, quote, politics, and moved beyond it to become a strong Biden supporter. The first term, a senator from California was a prosecutor and served as California's attorney general. The 55-year-old Harris has also shown an assertive approach in Senate committee hearings, which has earned her strong support from Democratic leaders and scorn from the White House. Listen.
There will be a great team. She will do a great job counterpunching Donald Trump.
She's a big tax raiser. She's a big slasher of funds for our military. Plus, she was very, very nasty.
And Senator Harris will have one vice presidential debate this fall, and current Vice President Mike Pence says he is already looking forward to it. Senator Harris will have the national stage all to herself 1 week from tonight when she formally accepts the party's nomination as vice president at the Democratic National Convention. Joe Biden's acceptance speech will be 1 week from tomorrow. So a lot going on here, Karen. We'll have much more coming up on the news at 5 and 6. Until then, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Sounds good. We appreciate it, Kim. We are following breaking news from New York on new sinister turns in case against singer R. Kelly, who is charged with sexual assault and racketeering. Federal agents are charging 3 men, one with offering a bribe to a potential witness to stop her cooperation. Another is accused of trying to blackmail another witness with threats of releasing sexually explicit photos. And a third man is charged with setting fire to a vehicle at a Florida residence where one of Kelly's alleged victims was staying. Also breaking, 1 man is dead after a stabbing at a bus stop on Detroit's west side. This happened this afternoon at the intersection of Greenfield and Grand River. Police tell us 2 men got into an altercation, then 1 man pulled out a knife and stabbed the other. A 44-year-old man was taken into custody. We've got some shocking new details being revealed right now after a senior citizen's murder happens in Dearborn. Police found 93-year-old Maxine Callahan dead inside of her home on Outer Drive. That happened back on July 22nd. Well, investigators say Callahan died from blunt force trauma. The investigation leading right down the street and to Chandry Rice. He's a 40-year-old father of 4 and former Border Patrol agent. He has been arrested and has already been charged with the murder.
Within the first 24 to 48 hours, we had some pretty substantial leads that allowed us to continue our investigation and to keep the community safe at the same time.
Police are asking residents to keep an eye out for multiple pieces of Maxine Callahan's jewelry that was stolen. All right, checking today's coronavirus headlines here in Michigan. The state is reporting 517 new cases of COVID-19. There are 9 additional deaths to report. Across the nation, the U.S. surpasses 5,100,000 COVID-19 cases. More than 165,000 people have died in the U.S. from the virus. These numbers from the Johns Hopkins University database. Meantime, the Senate back in session today, trying again to hash out a COVID relief bill after failing to come to an agreement on a relief package last week. Senate Majority Mitch McConnell is blaming Democrats, saying their, quote, stonewalling tactics are only hurting the American people. Democratic Senator Tim Kaine countered, stressing that his side is more than ready and willing to work on a bipartisan coronavirus relief package.
More than 160,000 Americans have been killed by the worst infectious disease outbreak in more than a century. More than 16 million Americans are out of work. An entire school year for our kids is in limbo. But Democrats are playing political games.
Currently, the package doesn't exist. There have been no bipartisan negotiations on it since last Friday. And that's disappointing to all of us who are here, ready and willing to negotiate and vote for a strong bipartisan relief package.
Talks remain stalled. We'll keep you posted. Eastern Michigan University releasing its return to campus plan. Eastern says classes will be held on campus, online, or a mix of both. What format will be decided by different colleges and departments. EMU says space will be limited for in-person classes because of physical distancing requirements. On campus, daily health screenings for students and employees will be required. Face masks also required. Sports are on hold for 8 more Michigan colleges, including Wayne State, as the GLIAC suspends sports until 2021. GLIAC says its presidents and chancellors voted unanimously to suspend the fall 2020 season. It will try to play fall sports in the spring or winter. Student athletes will be able to practice and take part in athletic training programs while sports are suspended. All right, let's take a look at the forecast as we look outside through our sky cam. Ben joins us with what we can expect this evening.
Yeah, Karen, looks great out there and feels fantastic too with that low humidity. Temperatures are running a little bit above average with some of those bright skies, but this time of year, you really can't ask for a whole lot more. Just slightly above where we would typically be for this point in August. So still going to need the AC, but with that low humidity, we've got some comfortable nights ahead, and really the rest of the evening not looking too bad. We'll be out of the 80s by 8 o'clock and even into the 60s after midnight. We do have some cool nights coming, but even cooler daytime numbers are starting to appear in the 7-day forecast. We'll look at that and some changes to showers and storms over the weekend. All that coming up in a few minutes, Karen.
All right, thank you, Ben. More school districts announcing their plans for learning in the fall. Brighton area schools approved plans to send students back to school for in-person learning 4 days a week. Meantime, Plymouth, Canton, and Farmington Public Schools will start the year virtually. Also, Livonia Public Schools will start the year online for at least the first 3 weeks. Click on Detroit.com. Check it out. There is a full list of local school districts' plans for the new school year, and you can find it on our Return to School page. Meantime, a local school is preparing for in-person learning by using all of the tools of nature at their back door and then creating classroom space outdoors. Paula Tutman takes us to northern Oakland County for a look at this most unusual back-to-school plan.
It's called Upton Hill School in Oxford. Not exactly on the beaten path, and you could consider it in the middle of nowhere unless you know exactly where you're going. They don't do traditional education here. This is going to be a classroom come this fall, by the way. They're getting ready to become a lot less traditional. Work is in high gear for the start of school in a matter of weeks. The construction of large tents, the clearing of outdoor spaces, and the preparation for learning COVID style. With 6 to 8 inches of snow on the ground, these kids are still going to be outside.
They will, absolutely.
Upton Hill School teaches reading, writing, and arithmetic like every other school, but they also teach love, commitment to community, and environmental responsibility. This fall, they literally go into that environment and the elements when school starts. We live in Michigan.
We do.
What do you do in November and December? And February.
People say, oh, sometimes, oh, you're a private school. Do you have a uniform? Is there a school uniform? And our school uniform is come dressed for the weather.
And in those rare occasions, children must retreat inside because there is no air filtration system. The air circulation that may prove to be a problem in indoor public spaces is a non-issue.
We have radiant floor heat in our school, which may sound like not that big of a deal, but it's actually a huge part of this plan because you can crank that in-floor heat in the wintertime, and so we can open all the windows.
Students will have individual tents to retreat to for focused, uninterrupted learning.
We know from the forest schools in Europe that it is possible for children to be outside in the depths of winter.
And because the outdoors becomes their classroom, the outdoors also becomes part of the classwork. and the magic of learning.
We're going to be doing things like learning from the animals how they survive in the cold weather.
That might sound hippie to some people, but to us it sounds like a smart way to try and create an environment for young people.
Alicia has 2 boys who will attend Upton Hills School this fall.
And you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, why are you sending your children out into the elements in the middle of the woods in February in Michigan? My mom said the same thing to me. I feel so comfortable here. 100%. What they're doing, as you can see, with the individual tents, with this naturally socially distancing, there's going to be hand washing stations. If you need to go in the school, you can wear masks. And for them, I'm eternally grateful because I have freedom come August 17th, and I haven't had that in 5 months.
Paula Cutman, Local 4.
All right, thank you, Paula. It is one of the biggest worries for families right now. How will their children be going back to school? And that's why Local 4 is holding an Education for All town hall tomorrow at 7 on our website, clickondetroit.com. Paula and Devin Skillion will be joined by education leaders from across Metro Detroit to answer your questions. So submit your questions right now on our website, then watch online this Thursday at 7 p.m. Still to come here first at 4, the Amazon rainforest is again up in flames. Why the impact could be catastrophic for the planet if that fire continues. But first, a passenger train derails in Scotland. What may have caused the deadly accident? When we come back.